All right, it's the rundown. Thursday, April 6th. It's brought to you by SeatGeek. SeatGeek, everybody knows it now. If you're getting your tickets any other way besides SeatGeek, you're an idiot. What SeatGeek does is provides you the best price possible with a guaranteed ticket, no fraudulent worries. Puts it on an easy-to-read chart, easy-to-use app. All you got to do is log in, find your event, find your seat, click, buy, bam, you got your tickets. Best part is if you use the code RUNDOWN, you get $20 sent back to you directly. So that means it gets sent right to your PayPal. You buy your tickets, you get money, $20. I have no idea why you would buy any other ticket anyway. Nobody else out there is giving you $20, right? SeatGeek, free app, click settings, add a promo code RUNDOWN, $20 back for your first ticket purchase. Start with your boy Schilling, Big Cat. The PMT interview with Theo Epstein goes a little viral, where Theo tells the story of how Schilling used the Negotiating for Dummies book during their Red Sox negotiation.
So we're negotiating a contract extension back and forth because we were only going to.
That's a mismatch.
We were only going to make. Yeah, that's what I thought. So I thought we were doing pretty well in the negotiation. Then we reach a deal. We're happy with it, and we go back to print it out in his little home office. On his desk is a well-worn, dog-eared copy of the book Negotiating for Dummies.
Yes.
And that's what he was.
Yes.
So every time he was pretending to go to the bathroom, he was running back and looking through that book.
Schill has come out today and said that is categorically false. He did not use the Negotiating for Dummies book.
He owned
it was
the book.
absolutely there, but I just didn't use it. Right.
I mean, if there's anyone else, I'd be like, okay, maybe it was a fabricated story over time. Whatever. The details get,
Yeah, urban legend
lost.
sort of shit. Yeah. Not
Kurt
Schill.
Schilling is the guy who gets in fights on Twitter with fake Sidney Ponson accounts. He's the guy who thinks he disproved evolution. He's the guy who lost, how many millions of dollars?
He was 72.
Because he started a fake, weird video game company. He's the guy who retweets PFT's fake memes that are specifically made to catfish Kurt Schilling. I'm going to say that Theo and Jed probably told this story correctly.
Not since you told your parents no, that weed wasn't mine, it was my friend's.
Right. I was thinking like a text message, a text message from the work friend being like, no, we're just friends. We're just friends. The funny thing to me is this is a story I'd known actually.
Yeah, I know. That's why it was weird that it went it was a known story.
But it's funny how time changes perception. Like when the
when
signing
it first happened,
Good point.
it was cute.
Really good
it
point.
was really cute, and it was that's funny. Kurt's trying to help himself out there.
Right.
Now it's what a fucking maniac.
Yeah, that's
really
interesting.
funny.
Gaz said it best. We were talking about it earlier. Nobody had more clout in any city, arguably, than Schill did with Boston, and he just pissed it away on video games and memes.
He was the hard worker who fucking puts his nose to the grindstone, gets his own work done, plays through a cut ankle or whatever he had the surgery on his
whatever that
ankle,
catch-up was.
blood on his ankle. He's a hard working man. Now he's just a maniac who thinks he can do everything.
Don't ever meet your heroes.
Seriously.
That's serious.
And
He is the poster boy for that.
this is a perfect example of the internet age with too much exposure.
Yeah.
Kurt Schilling would just be retired and sitting at his house. Now we see his thoughts every single day.
Right.
We move on to this girl crying last night, this Rangers fan, after Francisco Lindor hit a go-ahead grand slam in the 9th inning. Third game of the year, I think, for them, and she just is crying her eyes out. She's my soulmate. If I wasn't married, I would find this girl, and I would date her, and I would love her, and I would marry her. Because this is me. This is how I live. People think it's ridiculous. They think it's silly. I don't care if it's April. I don't care if it's October. When you blow a game, if you lose a game, fine. When you blow a game with the bullpen, in that fashion particularly, I think everybody can cry. I think you have a right to be miserable and upset.
See, I know we're not supposed to ask these questions.
How old is she?
Is she on her period?
Oh,
Ooh, yeah.
You gotta be on a period.
I immediately was like, this chick must gamble a lot. She must have
So she's gambling and on her period. That's a double whammy right there.
So I would cry if I bet a lot of money on the game and that happened.
That's a bad beat, my friend.
Yeah.
A grand slam like that.
But you can't cry this early.
But if you're on your period, you can. Those chicks, I'm on my menstrual cycle. It's a commercial. Really hit me in the funny, not the funny bone, the sad bone, and made me cry. What was it? A grand slam in top 9? Yeah. Grand slam. Was it walk off? No, it wasn't.
No, but it was. It won the game. But it was top 9.
From opening day to the All-Star break, it's the get angry and kind of shit,
piss.
Yeah, right. Piss. One of those. All-Star break ons the I can't sleep losses. You can't do this early because How the fuck do you have?
I don't want to do this early, Dan.
No, but you can't. No,
I didn't choose this.
This is an overreaction. I think most people have a little bit of perspective on how long it's such a grind. If you beat yourself up over every single loss
know,
like
it
this,
sucks.
you're gonna fucking kill yourself.
It could be part
I
of.
saved my anger and tears for much later in the season.
Much later, but this could also be part of the come down. Like on opening day, you get so high and you're so into it, and then you're like, baseball's the best. We got opening day. It's fucking beautiful out. Me and a hot dog having a beer, and then it's 1 a.m.
You lost the game. What am I doing here for
back.
5 hours?
And you're
You've
like,
been
God
beaten
damn
up.
it, that's right. This is what sports is. It's not fun. It's like a Sunday Scaries type deal. Like,
Yeah.
now we're back into the reality. This sucks.
What if she just had gotten a text like her grandma died and it has nothing to do with baseball? She's just sitting there crying.
It had to be
and
her
the
mom.
camera caught
Had to
her.
be her mom.
I was gonna say mom, but I wanted to soften it.
Yeah,
a little bit.
grandma's
I didn't want to talk
like,
about dead
it's
moms
like,
on the rundown.
You know, grandparents die.
We move on to this. That's what they do. Old people, they die.
That's what they do.
I got a little combo here. This story going viral that this dude got accepted to Stanford because the question was something like "What matters to you?" or something, and he just wrote hashtag Black Lives Matters 100 times in a row, and he said he got accepted. It's the fakest story I've ever heard. It's right on par with the urban
I don't
legend.
know if it's fake.
It's absolutely fake. We joked about the urban legend on Twitter, the urban legend of I knew a kid who wrote an essay about what does it mean to have guts, and he sent it in blank, and he got into Harvard.
But this is a real news article, and I still have faith in journalism.
I think this guy got into Harvard. I think this guy got into Stanford. I don't think that's what he wrote for his essay. I think Stanford will come out and be like, he got in, but he had to write a real essay. We're a real school.
My first thing, and this is a hot topic in the streets these days, I thought cultural appropriation right off the back. He's a Muslim.
Yeah, that's true too.
Well, that's my favorite part of this story is that it's like the classic every single side hates him.
Yeah,
he's
catching it from
right
everybody.
wing's like fuck this guy, left wing's like virtue signaling. I didn't even know that was a
I saw
thing.
that
What does
today.
that
I'm like,
mean?
I can't keep
It's
up
like
with the phrases.
he's trying to show how virtuous and PC he is by blasting it out there.
I actually agree with that, but I don't
That's
the term
is that
virtue
like a
signaling.
person who does changes their Twitter picture to a pray for Paris type deal?
Yeah,
Is that
yeah.
virtue?
I guess
so
so.
we just
It's
call
like
them
the thoughts and
fucking
prayers.
losers.
Yeah, right.
T's and
They're
P's
just
back.
assholes. They're assholes in our world.
Virtue
Virtue
signaling.
signaling.
You're an asshole.
If you're a virtuous signaler, you don't need a fancy
You're
word.
just
You're a
a dick.
fucking asshole.
Right.
The other story I thought was fake was the kid who says that he texts his ex-girlfriend.
But, oh wait, sorry. While we're still on that, I think he could still get. I think it could be real, because that's almost like holding a school hostage.
Because if he says this is what the essay that I wrote and they didn't
good
let me
point.
in,
Good point.
Stanford was
Stanford
probably like,
disagrees.
"Fuck."
Good point.
But an institution like Stanford cannot negotiate with terrorists because then every kid will do this every year.
Yep. Also good point.
A lot of good points flying around today.
Yeah, a lot of good points.
That would be funny if
Think-
Stanford's admissions is like, damn it, what do we
Yeah.
do?
He got us.
Stanford just folds. You just brought Stanford to its knees.
Just some fucking drunk kid who got an 800 on his SATs. Decided to just put a bunch of fucking hashtags.
If you,
It's wasn't there a movie about that where the wrong person got into son of a bitch, he's in Stanford
Black
now.
Lives Matter, and if you disagree, then you obviously want to kill all black people.
Yep, Stanford, I'm virtue
Classic
signaling.
California prissy institution.
Can we agree that the kid texting his ex every morning is fake? Guys.
I
First of all,
think
this also came out on April 1st, by the way.
okay.
Oh, okay.
But I don't care what date it comes out. He sets an alarm every morning. 3 years he sends this text. I don't care who the girl is or what she did. You don't care that long about any chick every day for 3 years to send that stupid text and then tweet about it.
Also,
3
you
years
just
later,
block
exactly
someone.
on
You
April
just
1st.
block someone
Right.
on your phone.
The only reason I think it's fake, well, there are a lot of reasons, but the number one is 7:45. There's nothing in the world I care about to get up at 7:45 a.m.
No.
I hate you.
If you told me tomorrow,
I'm on to lunch.
if
What
you
time
don't
do
come
you
into
get
work
up,
at 7:45 a.m.,
Huh?
Kevin, what time do you get up? Because I actually noticed
6.
that. I couldn't sleep 2 days ago, and I woke up at 6:15, and you already had 4 tweets.
Oh yeah,
What
I'm
the
up and
fuck
going.
is he
It's
doing?
usually 10 to 6, and by 6:15, I'm like, all right, I'm ready to tweet and shit.
that's just Kevin's.
By 7:45, I'm ready for
Pleading
lunch.
with the internet, someone
Wild.
talk to
Yes,
me.
basically.
This is the worst.
Is it just
I
a
gave you
bear-
guys
have a
I gave you
baby
20
girl
minutes.
yelling at
I gave
me.
you 20 minutes.
Is it a barren wasteland?
Oh yeah, it's nothing. Actually, there is a small shout out to my morning Twitter crew. There's a small group of us, but it's not fun. It's that would have got so many more retweets. Fuck, that was a funny joke.
I
6
was blown
retweets.
away when I saw it. I woke up, I was like, fuck, I'm up so early.
I hate you guys so much.
Kev,
I hate
what?
you guys.
Kevin's already written 4 blogs. What the fuck is going on?
Honestly, if Dave emailed me tomorrow and said, if you're not in the office at 7:45, you're fired, I had to spend all night on Monster.com. I'm
Yeah.
find a new job.
guys.
Speaking of Dave, that my knee-jerk reaction when I saw this was like, this is going to give Dave ideas. Like he's going to start doing this to Jay Hammy because he actually is such a baby about it that he would do that. He would text her every day. He probably has. Like I actually think he has.
Well, his
Didn't he say on
public,
school?
yeah,
He
did he
said
was
on
like
school
direct
team.
messaging
Yeah,
her
but
His
nonstop?
tweets are also basically like public text
Right.
to her.
Right.
Just directed at her to be mean
So
and
let's just
spiteful.
see. This I guess we'll find out if Dave is doing it in 3 years, which I wouldn't put past
Do you
him.
think she cares when she's getting those?
No.
I don't think so at all.
Well,
either.
all right.
Like
I
the
was-
only
I was
point
gonna
is to do
for,
it.
I was going to do it for after show, but let's just do it right now. Caleb sending Dave that picture was pretty fucked up.
There's a lot of ridiculous that happened
Yeah.
in that text. Caleb blogging that last night was outrageous.
Yeah, that was
That
wild.
was crazy. I agree with everybody in that argument, sort of. Sending that shot though that's shots fired.
I think Dave has put himself in an interesting spot with Caleb because Caleb's basically like, I don't give a fuck.
he can do whatever he wants, and Dave's
Like
just
that
like,
was such an I don't give a fuck. I would never tweet that at Dave.
Never.
I don't think I would
Ever.
ever tweet that. I hate Dave, and I don't think I would tweet that.
Right.
Yeah. No,
and
absolutely.
Caleb is
That's just
basically
like
like,
fucking
you
bad.
won't fire me.
Yeah.
Watch.
It's almost like the Black Lives Matter. I'm like, I'm holding you hostage. I can do whatever I want.
It's insane to watch. It's insane.
Dave's been on a long line of getting cucked by 23-year-olds.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
It happened
That's
again.
exactly right.
It happened
Different
again
types.
last night. Like, fucking do something about it. Bitch.
Another great point.
Spit in his face.
That was aggressive.
Yeah.
Well, let's keep it moving with the young crowd. This dude with the La La Land Promposal.
Jacob Summer is my name. Emma Stone, if you came, I think I'd lose it, go insane. We'll have to see the pop clock's quickly counting down. I hope you'll want to come on down. I'll see your face and think of how I got so lucky.
Promposals have been a thing for a while. I feel like the promposals kind of got real hot this year, though.
I'm super jealous of these guys.
Oh,
I was so scared to ask someone to prom. They're fucking doing full-length videos.
Oh, you're
about
jealous
it.
in the sense that like those guys have the balls to do it.
Just balls.
I don't think
I
I
was
want
just
to do a
jealous that they're
promposal.
18.
Well,
Would
this
you
kid.
do a promposal if you were
No.
18 right
Fuck
now?
no.
Okay,
No,
that's
dude,
what I was gonna say.
I wouldn't have watched La La Land. I still
Well,
haven't seen La La
that's the
Land.
point that I kind of wanted to raise here. This kid is quite clearly homosexual, and I think it's
Ooh,
bullshit.
virtue signaling, John.
I think it's bullshit. No,
I don't think I used that
Let
right.
me finish this one up.
yeah.
There will be nothing virtuous by the end of this take.
You can't take girls to prom if you're gay. You have to come out of the closet before prom. You can't take
but
because they
you-
take the hot girls.
Okay, but you can if you do like a 5-minute feature film about La La
'Cause that
Land.
But he's trying to take Emma Stone.
That's the
John,
whole
that
point
is
of the
coming
gay
out of the
guy.
closet.
Right.
That's like,
Right.
okay,
But
that guy's gay, and I'll go to prom.
You
with him.
gotta be
Right.
more. You gotta be more stern about it. You gotta hit the nail right
You
on the
can't-
head.
if
This
you're-
is just hinting that he might be gay.
John,
he's gotta come
this
out.
is hinting,
Yeah.
heavy hinting.
No.
He's got to tell the girls. The girls might think he's like fucking a thespian or some bullshit like that. You have to say, I like penis. I don't want to take you to prom. You can't take a hot girl. It's not fair.
Yeah, it is taking up.
It throws
a
off the
rare
whole
commodity.
balance. Like-
It's a rare commodity.
The hot
I
chick,
even
and
watched
she's gonna
the
go with
video.
the.
I have to-
He's trying to take Emma Stone too, not some chick from school.
Oh. Well, then this is the whole thing's. I hate
Fuck the promposal movement.
Yes,
you're
celebrity.
You're a loser and/or maybe gay if you do a promposal.
Just the word promposal is outrageous. Promposal? Are you fucking kidding me?
I didn't
That's
even think
something in our
about that.
lexicon now?
I didn't even think- Now I'm
Promposal.
triggered. That's fucked up. That's a real thing now.
More gay guys. Fights You blog. This dude goes viral because his wife caught him blowing a dude, made him stand outside with a big ass sandwich board sign straight out of like Die Hard with a Vengeance, and it says, "I will never suck dick again." He held it there with fucking a smile on his face.
That was the thing.
He's like, "Yep, I did it." I mean,
That guy's sucking another dick.
He's sucking a dick before he leaves that street corner.
He's-
That's the old, like
he
imagine
has-
you walk down the street, you see a chick holding a sign like I'm tired of sucking dick. You're like, well, what's up, man?
Right,
Like, how you doing,
The
girl?
whole reason he was like agreed to this is like, oh,
This
you
is gonna
mean I
work.
get to, yeah, right. It's like a billboard like, hey, I suck
that's
dick.
why he's smiling. I'm gonna get sucked so much dick from this sign.
I've seen a lot of in New York City. I've seen a lot of fucking guys out on the streets, down on their luck. They all have the same look. It's just the pride is gone. Sadness and shame have washed over them. They can't even. Their chin is like permanently affixed to their chest because they just can't look the world in the eye. This dude, he's like a superhero.
Yeah.
Superman has
He's
saved the
his
world
best day of
and
his
then less
life.
proud afterwards. He's like, I'll never suck a dick again.
It's so true.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
because if you if the only way you hold that sign, and I mean, I would just be like, we're not gonna be married anymore. You know
How
what I
can
mean?
the
So-
woman even like think that? Like, all right, just hold the sign. I'll get over
Right.
that image that's burned into my cornea of you on your knees sucking a dick.
That's not gonna work.
It's not gonna work.
It's not gonna work.
That, and you know how we talk about the
outrageous
preemptive
story.
breakup? You get caught sucking a dick, you dump her.
You break her up.
You
Yeah.
get bumped up right away.
Yeah.
Like,
'Cause
you
that's,
bitch.
That's a never-ending
You held me
fight.
back from sucking dick. I'm
Yeah.
dumping you.
Yeah.
Like imagine just in a couple of months, you don't want to go to her mom's house. It's like,
I caught you
and what about that time you sucked a dick
I
too?
caught you sucking dick will be held over your head literally forever.
You don't get over that one.
The Reds are not getting over their prospect blowing a line of coke on Snapchat. It's a problem. Like really, really blatantly. When I didn't know what kind of video it was going to be. It's going to be grainy footage. Maybe that's him. It's like
Hey,
it's
yeah,
me.
you should've
Yeah,
been
it's
holding,
me. That guy.
a newspaper up to his head, proof of life.
Yeah,
Like,
right.
That was
Right.
basically the only thing he missed.
I guess I'm assuming this dude's a pretty good prospect. I actually didn't check that up. But
I think it was it's Ian Cahola.
I mean, if he
don't
can
know.
afford coke, he probably got a decent signing bonus, right? Like, he's not like a hump.
nobody,
just,
no,
like,
no,
sitting
no other
on-
scrubs in minor league baseball have money to spend. So.
Right,
That's true. They make like 40 grand a year.
right. So that's
Tough to
you're
afford a
lucky.
coke habit.
right. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Right.
Just stupid. I mean, it's just like.
It's dumb, but I
Oh,
get
yeah, and
it.
who's the fucking narc though? The video was of the video. It was somebody
Right.
holding the phone,
Yeah.
filming the phone.
Either
I don't know
way,
if you get called a narc for throwing a public snap.
It wasn't
Snaps
public
aren't
though.
public,
Wasn't
though.
it
It was like
private?
a-
Oh, was it?
It was
private?
like-
I don't really
Yeah.
understand how Snapchat works.
The whole thing is, this is one of those, like, I hate when old guys are like, oh, these damn millennials, but just do your drugs without cameras.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
it's
And-
actually
and-
more
and it's
fun,
one
But
right?
it's like I liken it to this. Remember in like college, this kid's 19. You had it and you had it. The Facebook profile picture like just chugging a beer because you wanted people to
Yeah,
know
but that's
I'm cool.
different than-
he wants people to know he's cool.
Yeah, but also
Yeah,
he's,
but-
he's a guy that shot at a professional baseball
right.
career.
yeah, but
And
like
a
still,
beer is
still
different
all
than
your
doing a line
buddies
of
thought
coke.
of as cool.
It's just so
No
stupid.
matter how much money you have, you still just want to be cool.
Shout out to Dave.
yeah.
Shout out to
Shout out
Dave.
to Dave.
Last topic of the day here. This chick, what looks like on spring break, right? I mean, she punches this dude in the face, in the back of the
landed
head,
some shots.
like 20 times, and he just eats them all. Doesn't even turn around, doesn't respond, doesn't throw a punch. I would be throwing Tex rough and rowdy haymakers at that chick.
So you wouldn't hit her?
Yeah, I would try though. I mean, after how many? After how many punches can you at least defend yourself?
I don't think any. Personally,
Really?
I
You gotta
I
just
don't-
sit there?
I think you gotta
I
sit
think-
You
there
can't
and
even like
take it.
grab her to stop her.
Oh well, yeah. I've done that before. I've been in a fight with a girl or two before, and you gotta grab
The
a
bear
hand.
hug?
You gotta grab a hand.
Well-
that's the only thing you can have. Just like hope they eventually calm down.
It's
I mean,
a pussy.
He hit her
move.
like 20, she hit him like 20 times.
Here's the thing: it's a pussy move to call the cops, but I'd call the cops there. I'd take the video and be like, "She assaulted me," because you
Pussy.
can't.
See, I
you
wouldn't
can't
call the
defend
cops
yourself.
either.
You literally,
You call the cops?
yeah, you
He's
can't.
saying he call the cops.
Because you can't. It's not fair. Like
Yeah,
a
I
chick
know.
punching you in the face is not fair. You can't do anything
What
back.
if you give her like a real hard like dead arm?
No, I wouldn't do it.
She won't even be able to lift her arms to throw punches. Just little rabbit punch right in the fucking
just
bicep.
give her a little Charlie
Fucking
horse.
Yeah.
city twister. Like,
Yeah, she'll shut down real quick. I think that's a fair response.
It's a tough look for her because the reason she was so angry is he called her a pussy.
Supposedly, right?
And he claims he was yelling War Eagle, which is totally believable.
Yes.
If someone with a southern
Definitely.
accent's like, nah, I was saying War Eagle, man. I'm like,
Yeah.
all right, probably. Like that's
believe that.
one of the 5 words you know, so I guess that makes sense. But she's saying he called her a pussy, and then you land 20 clean shots, and he just walks away going, I can't hit a girl. I can't hit a girl. Then you're a fucking
You're a
pussy.
pussy. Yeah.
You're a pussy. He
She's
was
the
right.
pussy. Yeah, okay, yeah. I told you. I thought you were saying the guy's a pussy.
No,
that
no,
dude's
no,
the farthest thing from a
he
pussy.
ate those fucking
He's a
punches for
fucking
lunch.
hero. All right, so that's the rundown. Everybody's down in Augusta. I was going to do the Caleb thing. Do you have anything else for after show?
What do you guys think about my new look? I'm gonna start.
I thought it was a fucking masking tape.
I bought a BMW.
You bought it?
No, I bought the
Oh,
jacket.
you bought the jacket.
Yeah, that
You
says
bought that
BMW
jacket.
on it.
You bought that jacket?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna start wearing like super expensive car gear.
Like Ferrari shit?
Yeah,
You
a new
hit
brand.
some interesting strides in your fashion.
Just let
sense.
everyone know that like, ooh, that guy maybe owns a BMW. I don't, but
Do you think,
I do have this
Do you
jacket.
think anyone in the world sees that and thinks
Yeah, oh,
maybe
yeah.
he owns a BMW?
Oh yeah,
I think those people,
absolutely.
I think
I've
people
seen
see
some-
that and they say that guy owns a BMW. Jacket.
Yeah,
No, I don't know.
I've seen a lot of gentlemen in my
That'll be
day
your
in
joke.
like
I don't
In
know.
parentheses, jacket.
The water's murky. He may be a BMW owner.
Well, in the right setting, you need to show up to like a road car race. You know
No,
what I
you
mean? Like
you
a-
need to
like
be
a-
at like an indie race. Like
Yeah.
one of
Go
those-
anywhere and just be like, huh, maybe I do, maybe I don't.
I don't think that's. I think you're mistaking how people see that jacket.
No, you know what this is? This is the long con. BMW is going to reach out and be like, "Hey, Dan, you want a motorcycle? We got a BMW motorcycle for you."
That would be pretty cool.
Yeah.
that would be pretty cool.
Danny
Dan-
scoots
I'd
on a
put-
BMW.
I'd rock- I
like
would
Matthew
drive a
McConaughey and How to
motorcycle.
Lose a Guy in 10 Days every day. Just back it up the fucking hog.
Yeah.
Pulls
I'd
it
drive
off.
a
What's up,
motorcycle
ladies?
for
Vaping.
Just takes the mask off like Vader.
Well, I don't
and
know,
just
you
a
guys-
fucking cloud
look.
of vape smoke comes out.
Now, it's already worked because now you think BMW, you think me. Luxury
Brand
brands.
awareness. Dave's going to love
I'm
this
branding
freebie.
myself with luxury brands. That's how you do it. A little sell.
All right, that's the rundown.